Some things in life are expensive because they're genuinely better. And some things are expensive because the marketing department hired a celebrity or an influencer. They changed the packaging and called it an investment piece. Today is going to be a fun topic. I am sharing 8 things that I believe can be worth splurging your money on. Not because you need any of these things, but because they can make your life easier, protect your time, and increase your comfort. If you think this video might be helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe. That will help me a lot with the algorithm. Before we get into the list, I just want to mention that good splurge supports the life you already have. But if you have to go into a debt to pay for some of these things, it's absolutely not worth spending or splurge your money on. With that in mind, here are the 8 things I believe are actually worth paying more for. Number 1, really good mattress and pillow. The first one is probably the least glamorous but most important thing that I mentioned on this video. Most adults should be getting at least 7 hours of sleep per night, which means that we can spend more than 2,500 hours in bed. And yet people will spend months searching for the perfect handbag or vacation and approximately 11 minutes choosing the thing that supports our spine every night. And here's how I would approach this splurge. First, buy from a very reputable place that has a solid trial and return period. Second, choose your pillow based on your sleep position, not because you saw it on TikTok and it went viral. And third, pay attention to the problem that you're really trying to solve. Are you waking up too hot? Does your neck hurt? Is your partner moving around too much? Or are you sinking too deeply? You don't need a luxury hotel mattress or pillow. You just need to find a sleep setup that will work for your body. It took me months and a lot of trial and error to finally figure out what type of pillow that worked for me. I often woke up with pretty severe neck pain almost every single morning, and I needed something that has a little bit more support. Now my neck pain is pretty much gone, and I don't regret that purchase at all. Number 2, grocery delivery. On paper, driving to the grocery store and getting your own grocery is much cheaper than grocery delivery. Grocery delivery often comes with tip, markups, fees, or even membership costs. So this is so useful for us because we don't have a car, and in San Francisco, you have to walk up the hill a lot to go to grocery stores. Costco is always busy and it's stressful. So I'd rather pay a little bit extra and eliminate that stress altogether. I'm also saving time commuting there and back. I keep a list of staple items that I order from Amazon and Costco, and I'll place an order either once a week or once every other week. By not going to the grocery store, it saves us hours from our time, and I think of it as you're not just buying groceries. You're actually buying your time back. Number 3, occasional house cleaning. And this does not mean that someone comes to our house every single week and does our laundry. No, we do our own laundry. I do dishes and all these things that I need to do to maintain our place. I'm talking about deep cleaning. The point is to outsource the task that creates the most friction. For us, it's worth it because we rather get that time back and spend doing something that we love. Here's the question I would ask. What household task keeps getting postponed, causes tension, or takes up a disproportionate amount of your mental energy? And this is important. Paying for a service like this is not a character flaw. A lot of women in particular feel that we need to have a full-time job, somehow maintain the house, family, maintain relationships, stay healthy, all these responsibilities on top of cleaning our house. Use the time back to enjoy something you love, or see someone you love, or just simply relax and do nothing because you earned that. The 4th category is skincare and treatments, but not necessarily wasting your money on luxury serums. For me, the worthwhile splurge is spending on the right treatments rather than buying random things because you saw on celebrity or influencers. I mean, we all have our simple basic skincare routine, like cleanser, serum, moisturizer, sunscreen. Then when there is something that I want to address, like hyperpigmentation, fine lines, skin texture, I'd rather consult a professional than spending hundreds of dollars trying to guess what's wrong with my skin. I saw a difference in my skin and the texture when I saw a professional, got some laser treatments done, skin rejuvenation, instead of just spending more and more money on different skincare products. Also, I want to say aging is totally normal. Fine lines, wrinkles are normal as well. I think as we get older, these are some things that you are going to notice on yourself. And honestly, you don't need to treat every single thing you see. But if skincare genuinely improves your confidence and you love doing it, I think it's worth splurging. Number 5, fine jewelry that you'll actually wear. Let me be very clear. I do not think most fine jewelry should be treated as an investment. I wouldn't just assume that the fine jewelry you buy today will automatically appreciate double and triple years from now. I do think of fine jewelry as a long-term wearable purchase that I can eventually pass down to my children or other family members. I personally would rather own one bracelet, watch, necklace, or earrings that I'll wear consistently than buy 15 trend-driven jewelry items that I start reaching for. For me, the value comes from cost per wear, craftsmanship, longevity, and overall how it makes you feel when you wear them. So my rules for splurging on jewelry are: first, I should be able to wear it with most of my wardrobe. Second, I should still want it after waiting at least 30 days. Third, it should be durable enough for me to wear it every day. And fourth, I should be able to pay for it today without carrying a balance. Also, what I recommend is save your receipts, all the paperwork, certificate that came with your jewelry piece, and consider insurance for anything that is very expensive. The 6th splurge is something that I mentioned before. It is my American Express Platinum card. Right now, August 2026, the annual fee for the card is $895. Objectively, that is a lot of money for a credit card. I've done a separate video discussing if it's worth the $895, and I don't believe it's automatically worth it, and it is for everyone without actually doing the math to understand your spending. For example, if you travel regularly more than 2-3 times per year, if you're going to use a hotel credit, go out to eat at Resi, it may be worth it for you. I do use most of the credit that Amex Platinum offers, and I love the benefits that come with it. So for me, it's worth it. Premium cards should make your existing life better. It should not pressure you to build more expensive life around the card. My number 7 is something that a lot of professionals use every single day, and that is a comfortable desk setup. And when I say desk setup, that means a comfortable supporting chair, a desk, monitor, keyboard, the whole thing. For someone like me, I work from home and I spend hours at my desk just working, taking on meetings. Sometimes on weekends when I'm editing YouTube videos, I'm also using my desk. This category is so worth for me. I'd rather spend a little bit extra money on a really solid chair that I feel comfortable sitting in for hours and a really good desk setup so my neck doesn't hurt after a few hours working at a desk. And remember, if you feel comfortable at your desk and can work more efficiently, you're essentially saving more time and your output will be a lot better. And my final splurge item is paying a little bit more for nonstop flights or convenient time flying. I used to automatically just pick the cheapest option, whether that is a red-eye flight or leaving here at 6 a.m. because I would save either $50 or even $100 on that flight. But the cheapest ticket is not always the lowest cost option if you factor in the time that you spend at the airport, if you had to buy meals in between flights, extra transportation, exhaustion, or even a possible delay connection. Also, I will always pick the best time for me to arrive back home because I still want to unpack and get ready for the next day. You have to ask yourself when booking your flight, is a cheaper option will actually make your life a lot harder. So here are my 8 things. These are the things that genuinely makes my life simpler and easier, because intentional spending is not always about picking the cheapest option. Let me know in the comments, what is the one item you absolutely do not regret splurging on? If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!